here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 4. Last episode was arguably the best game of the season so far, a back and forth contest with the Wildlets ending in a 6-5 victory as rookie Marshall Cuevas got his first career victory, rookie Spool Warmer hit his first career grand slam, Miriam Doherty hit her second home run in her young career, and we also had the first career save of rookie pitcher Pewter Base, who overcame his nerves and managed to nail down the 9th inning for us and secure the 1-run win. With that, we move to the last game here in the road stand. A 4-game road trip here will end against the Grapplers as we take on the first place team in the opposite division. Hannah Hogsman on the mound for the Grapplers, no record, a 2.45 ERA and a 1.64 whip. And for us, it is rookie left-hander Emily Bonventre, 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.50 whip. We come into the contest at 3-3. Lineup for today's game is pretty similar to what we had out last game, just a few slight tweaks here. Buck Swiner once again will lead off in left. Aaliyah Butcher again will bat second at first base. Warrimore will be out in right field. He's locked in following the grand slam. He's batting third once more. Oliver is now back on the starting lineup as the catcher took the game off to rest. He came in late as a substitution, which didn't affect his rest cycle, so he is in the cleanup slot today. Moving up back to the 5th slot is third baseman Miriam Doherty. Up to the 6th slot is shortstop Ian Fielder. Off the bench to play second base is Nathaniel Hurls. He will bat 7th as Demi Cardenas needs a day off to get out of her own head. Batting 8th, rookie center fielder Alfia Winkleson, and rounding us out is the pitcher Bonventre. Let's get it on. Alright, as we load in here, Grapplers winning games without much offense or starting pitching to speak of. They're doing it all with their bullpen. They get a lead and then they hold it down with their back end of their bullpen. That is fantastic. But, you know, quick shout out here before we get into the game. Thank you, Happy Hemp 777 for coming over from YouTube to subscribe here or follow here on Twitch. Nice to see a member of the YouTube community that I already know come over and, you know, support me on this channel as well. So we're up to 40 subscribers now. 40 followers, I should say. A little shout out there. 10 away from our goal of 50 in order to, you know, possibly get monetization out of this, even though I highly doubt it. Anyway, first inning up, Swiner, Butcher, and Warrimore will face Hogswind, our former pitcher. If you remember, Hannah Hogswind was in the original rotation for the Buzzards back in year number 1. Buck Swiner leading off, left fielder hitting .360 on the year with 2 RBIs. Here's a look at Hogswind's numbers on the season. Hannah on the year has no record, a 2.45 ERA and a 1.64 whip. 1 earned run given up in her one start, which was only 3 2/3 innings, which explains why she got a no decision. 4 hits given up, 2 walks, no strikeouts, and she hit a batter. Batting average against .250 on the year for Hogswind. Swiner ready, here we go. Change up away is a strike called 0-1. Hogswind has not improved much since she left the team at the end of year number 1's regular season. Still a C overall, and she doesn't look like she's gotten much better in any category, so probably a good decision to move on from her. Now in her year 28 season, as that curveball is low, ball 1. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-2, or she'd be 27, wouldn't she? Fouled off there by Swiner, 1-2. Yeah, she'd be 27. Fastball up and in is dribbled to short. Easy play for Willis. 1 down. Next up, first baseman Aaliyah Butcher, rookie hitting .269 on the year with an RBI. Fastball away, a strike from Hogswind, 0-1. Fastball up, lined, past the diving infielders on the right side. That is a base hit. Butcher on with the first hit of the game, and that'll bring up rookie right fielder Spool Warrimore, who had a grand slam last episode, extending his team lead in RBIs to 7, and he is now tied for the team lead in home runs at 2, hitting .273. Fastball inside to Spool, misses, ball 1. Whew, that was a bad changeup to chase down and in, 1-1. Changeup fouled off, 1-2, as that activates Whiffer. Chase the fastball up and away, strike 3. First punch out there for Hogswind today. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up rookie catcher Bern Oliver. 0 for 2 off the bench last game, but he's hitting .368 still with 4 RBIs. Fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Oliver lines it deep to right field, but backing track on it is Eaton, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Eaton, Cracker, and Godsendez do up first against Bonventre. Leading off, rookie center fielder, now playing right field today, Salvador Eaton, hitting .360 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs on the year. Lineup for the Grapplers looks like this. After Eaton, it is fourth-year left fielder Jack Cracker in his 3rd season with the Grapplers. He is locked in. Batting 3rd is first baseman David Godsendez, an original member. He is tense. Batting 4th, coming over for his first year from the Wide Loads, 3rd baseman Hack Liner. Batting 5th, on-fire center fielder Marco DeMarco. Another original member. Batting 6th, another original member, 2nd baseman Zoom de la Cruz. She is 10th. Batting 7th is rookie shortstop Alana Willis, who was a target of ours in free agency. Batting 8th, 3rd-year catcher Bryson Muddywater. And batting 9th is pitcher Hannah Hogswind. Here are the stats for Bonventre on the year. In her first career start, Bonventre got the win. She gave up 4 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings, 5.40 ERA and a 150 WHIP, 10 hits given up, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home run balls. Batting average against .345. Bonventre ready? Here we go. Fastball at the knees, line to short, right at fielder, and that's an easy first out. Next up is left fielder Jack Cracker, who's locked in, hitting only a .136 on the year, with 1 homer, though, and 6 RBIs. So I'm assuming he's homered recently. Curveball at the knees, a check swing strike as Bonventre fooled him. He was looking fastball. Two-seamer middle in, and misses inside, 1-1. Cutter away. Ooh, just outside. Good hold on the swing. Slider down in the way is outside, 3-1. Good take. Fastball up and in, foul back. Full count now. Cutter at the knees, Cracker lines at the 3rd. Daugherty leaps to her left to make the nice catch, 2 down. Next up is first baseman David Godsendez. He is tense, hitting only a .160 with a homer and an RBI. First fastball up and in is called strike, going 1 as Bonventre touches 99 on the gun. Two-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. For ball at the knees, that is ripped foul up the first base line, 1-2 the count. Slider up and away, nowhere near the zone, away, 2-2. Cutter down and away, in the dirt, full count. Four-seamer up and in, that's fouled off. We'll do it again. Ball down and in, Godsendez grounds up the middle, hurls dives, off his glove into right center field, good effort, but it's going to be a single. Godsendez's 2-out hit will extend the inning here for Hack Liner, the new man on campus. 3rd baseman hitting .320 with 4 homers and 6 RBIs. Hitting really well at the middle of the lineup here. Fastball up and in is a strike, going 1. Two-seamer down in the way. Line 1 hopper to short, 2nd. Hurls makes the play to 1st, and that will end the inning. Now, if only I could remember what side of the infield that is. To the 2nd, Daugherty, fielder, and Hurls due up. All right, leading off is 3rd baseman rookie Miriam Daugherty. She homered last game, hitting .280, 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, Daugherty lines it off of Liner's leapy glove at 3rd base. That is going to be a base hit. Daugherty on with the leadoff single. Next up is Ian Fielder, the shortstop today, hitting .250 on the year. 2 hits for Fielder last game. He went, I believe, 2 for 4. Fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball up, lined in the hole left field over the diving Liner, and that's another base hit. Back-to-back singles start the inning here for the Buzzards, as that'll bring up Nathaniel Hurls. 2nd baseman getting his first start of the season. Power's right-hander active for him as he's hitting .500 on the year. Fastball up and in, line to short, right at Willis for the first out. Next up, center fielder Alfie Winkelson, rookie hitting .455, no homers, 3 RBIs on the season. Another multi-hit game for Winkelson last time out as he got 2 hits. Swung through a fastball down the middle, 0-1. Need more reactions than that. Chased it outside again, need to speed it up, 0-2. Chased it up and in, that's blooped to 2nd. Easy catch for De La Cruz, 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Emily Bonventre. Rookie still looking for her first hit of the year. Would be a good spot for it. Curveball, but that's in the gap to right center field, and we're going to get it done. That's also going to chip in her first career RBI as well. Coming around third is the first runner. Second runner coming around as well. It's a double for Bonventre. 2-0 the score as both Fielder and Doherty score. Nothing like a pitcher helping their own cause. Next up is Buck Swiner. He's 0 for 1 today. Curveball at the knees. Swiner cracks it into center field, but that's going to hang up for DeMarco, and that's an easy third out. 2 runs, though, on the double by Emily Bonventre. Bottom 2, DeMarco, Dela Cruz, and Willis due up. No, one boy, no. It was just a 2-run double there by Bonventre, the pitcher. She got her first career hit in RBI. So no bombs yet. Nothing has left the park. Leading off the second here for the Grapplers is on-fire center fielder Marco DeMarco. He's hitting .476 with 4 homers and 7 RBIs. Him and Hackliner seem to be carrying the offense this year by the looks of things. First pitch curveball down and away is low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Cutter up and away, that's fouled off. DeMarco's behind 1-2 in the count. Slider away, outside, 2-2. Seamer middle in. That's lined in the center field. Winkelson back a few steps. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Dela Cruz, the second baseman. She is 10th, hitting .318. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year for Zoom. 2-seamer up and away is outside for ball 1. Cutter middle away. That is lined on the ground to short. Fielder dives off his glove in the left field, and that is going to be a base hit. Dela Cruz's good speed and could easily turn that into a double, so Swiner wisely gets it in. Got to bring up Alana Wilson, the rookie shortstop, who was a target of ours in free agency, if I mentioned already. .333 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year for the rookie. First pitch curveball at the knees, runner goes, that's a strike. Throw down by Oliver is going to be just late, as Dela Cruz almost got caught napping on that one. Dela Cruz's first successful steal of the year. She is 1 for 2. 0-1 the count here to Willis. Cutter up and in. That is fouled off. 0-2 the count. 4-seamer away. Outside. 1-2. Slider middle in. Inside. 2-2. 3-seamer down and away. Check swing. Strike 3 called. First punch up for Bonventre today. 1 down, and that'll bring up third-year catcher Bryson Muddywater, hitting .211 with an RBI on the year. First pitch slider up and away. That is a strike, going 1. 2-seamer inside, just inside, misses, 1-1. 4-seamer down and away. Check swing outside, 2-1. Curveball up, chased it, strike 2. 2-2 the count. Slider down and in. That is fouled off. 2-2. Cutter up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks end the inning for Bonventre as she puts another 0 on the board. To the third, it's 2-0. Butcher, Warrimore, and Oliver hard to line up for the Buzzards. Oh, I agree, one boy. Absolutely. Our bullpen has been absolutely atrocious for most of the series. It's okay. Hey, nice. Love to hear your custom team getting it done. 11-3. That's actually very, very well done. You dominated them. Love to see it. Leading off is Butcher. 0 for 1 today. She takes a strike. Oh, did she singled? That's right. She's 1 for 1. Fastball at the letters. 0-1. Curveball outside. 1-1. Fastball up and in line at the middle. That is a base hit. Another hit for Butcher. She's 2 for 2. Next up is Warrimore, a rookie 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Lost his locked-in mojo as well. Fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, dribbler to short. This should be a double play. Willis to Dela Cruz 1. On to Godsend as it is an easy 6-4-3 double play. 2 down, bases empty for Oliver. He's 0 for 1 today with a flyout. Fastball at the knees, he'll sky that to right center field. Over forward is DeMarco. As he calls off Eaton, he will make a catch, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless inning all told. Bottom 3, it's still 2-0 though. Hogsman, Eaton, and Cracker due up as we watch the drone fly out over the outfield for the residents of Bingata Bowl. Hogsman leading off the inning. Pitcher hitless on the season. Bonventre already locked in now. Fastball up is fouled off. 0-1. Cutter up and in. That's popped up. Foul territory. Butcher over near the coaching box. She will put it away. 1 down. Ah, yes, that would explain it. Hot corners. That's surprising. Their bullpen was their better unit when they first start the franchise. So surprising to see them crap the bed. Maybe they got rid of their good arms. But yeah, once you get Cooper out of the game, it's pretty much over from there, I guess. Love to see it. It's glad to see the other team's bullpen blow up instead of your own. Believe me, it's something we don't get very often here. We're back to Eaton here at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 1 today. Cutter at the knees, a strike called. 0-1. Slider away, just outside from Bonventre. 1-1. Four-seamer down and away is outside. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. Eaton takes it for a called strike. 2-2 the count. Ball down and in. Check swing. Ooh, just inside. Full count. Four-seamer up and away. That's lined foul, out of play on the left side. We'll do it again. Cutter down and away. Grounded to third. Doherty over to her left. Makes the stop. Fires the first 2 down. Next up is Jack Cracker. He's 0 for 1 today. Switch four-seamer up and away. That is fouled back. 0-1. Slider up and in. Just inside. 1-1. Two-seamer down and away is low. 2-1. Curveball up and in. Fouled off by Cracker. 2-2 the count. Cutter low. Chased it below the knee. Strike 3. Fourth punch up for Bonventre today. Or third today, I think. Third, anyway. To the fourth, it's 2-0. Doherty, fielder, and hurls to up as Bonventre as a 1-2-3 third. Doherty leads off the inning. Third baseman 1 for 1 today with a single. Oh yeah, Ryan Meza. Okay, as long as you get the ball over the plate, that's a good idea. And then he gives up a 3-run shot. And then 2 innings later, gives up another 3-run shot. Love to see it. Just pile it on at that point, man. Pile it on. Curveball in the dirt from Hogsman to start the at-bat. Ball 1. Curveball hangs just at the knees, though, this time as Doherty hits it off the end of the bat. Had it been down the middle, it's probably gone. DeMarco makes the catch. 1 down. Fielder up next. He singled his first time up and scored on the double by Bonventre. Fastball down the middle, line into right field, a base hit for Fielder. He starts the day 2 for 2. Just over the diving De La Cruz's glove. Next up is Nathaniel Hurls, second baseman, 0 for 1 today. Lined out the short his first time up. Curveball up the letters, driven to center field by Hurls, but he got under it again. DeMarco there for the second out. Next up is Winkelson, center fielder, 0 for 1 today. Fielder takes off on the first pitch. Fastball's high. Throw down by Muddy Water. Just laid. A stolen base for Ian Fielder, of all people, as he caught the Grapplers' defense napping. Fielder's first stolen base attempt of the year. That's also our first attempt all season. He's 1 for 1 as a team. Fastball middle in. Winkelson over the diving third baseman to the left field. That's a shallow base hit. Holding Fielder at third as Cracker has a good arm. Runners at the corners with 2 down for Bonventre. 2-run double last time up for the rookie. It was her first career hit and her first career RBIs as well. Let's see if she can get it done here. Fastball middle of the plate. Driven to left field on the line, but Cracker barely moves, and that ends the inning. Tough break there. Bottom 4. It's still 2-0 as the Drones are out again for the middle inning break. Godsendez, Liner, and DeMarco do up. I never noticed the Drones until now, which is surprising, but hey, to each its own, I guess. Here's Godsendez, 1 for 1 today with a single. First baseman still tense, though. First pitch curveball at the knees. Fools Godsendez. He was looking fastball, 0-1. Cutter down and away is low, 1-1. Slider up and away is outside, 2-1. Four-seamer middle in, that's swung through it, 2-2. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off. He did chase it, but he just got contact. 2-2 the count. Curveball down and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Cutter down and in. Inside. Full count. Four-seamer up and away. Line to left. Over Doherty's leaping glove. That is a base hit for Godsendez. He is 2 for 2 today. That's his second single. Leadoff man on, and that is going to bring up Hack Liner. Third baseman's 0 for 1 today. First pitch cutter down and in is low, ball 1. Bonventre quickly approaching the 60 pitch mark here in the fourth as that fastball away is lined into right field. That's going to get over Warriemore's head and one hop to the fence. He'll track it down here as Godsendez on his way to third. He's going to come home. Relay throw from Pearls will be late. It is 2-1 on the RBI double by Hack Liner as he sets up DeMarco, the on-fire center fielder who's 0 for 1 today. Bonventre no longer locked in as well. First pitch two-seamer down and in is low, ball 1. Four-seamer away is outside, 2-0. For ball middle in, that is turned on by DeMarco into the corner. That is off the wall, and that will be extra bases as well as he'll replace Liner at second with another double. 2-2 the score. That's basically the Grapplers lineup all season. Baton passes from Liner to DeMarco, and they get the job done. Next up is Zoom De La Cruz, 1 for 1 today with a single and a stolen base today. First pitch curveball down and away is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Cutter up and in, swung through it, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 1-2. Four-seamer down and in, chopped to the mound, knocked down by Bonventre. She'll fire to first in time on the fielder's choice, 1 down as DeMarco gets the third. Next up is Willis, rookie's 0 for 1 today with the strikeout. Cutter up and in on the first pitch is a strike at the letters, 0-1. Slider down and away, lined up the middle, hurls, leaps over his glove into the gap, left, right, center field. Winkelson dives and he misses the ball. That's going to be extra bases for Willis. On her way to third she goes. Cut throw is going to be late. It is a triple for the rookie. Grapplers have a 3-2 lead. Ill-advised dive, and that'll bring up Muddy Water. Struck out looking his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball at the letters in there for a strike. 0-1. Cutter down in the way. Strike called. 0-2. Slider up and in. Ooh, just inside. 1-2. Two-seamer down and in. Low. 2-2. Four-seamer at the letters. Chased it high. Strike 3. Fourth punch up for Bonventre. 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher Hogswind, who's 0 for 1. For ball high, taken for ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Lined at the middle, base hit for Hogswind, and that'll get the run in from third. It is now 4-2 Grapplers. Bonventre now tense as that's demoralizing, giving up the base hit to the pitcher. Next up, Eaton, 0 for 2. Hogswind's first hit and RBI of the season. Cutter down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Two-seamer away, swung through it, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Chop foul. Eaton keeps it alive. Slider away. Line at the middle, that's a base hit. Eaton keeps the inning alive as well with another 2-out single. Next up is Cracker. He's 0 for 2. Left fielder looking to do some damage here, break it open. Two-seamer down and in. That's a check swing strike called at the knees, 0-1. Slider away, high, 1-1 as Bonventre's throwing her 20th pitch of the inning here over. Got the 25th pitch now. Fastball at the knees, line to third, right at Doherty, and that finally ends the inning. But the Grapplers strike for 4 as they bust it open, and they double us up to the 5th. Swiner, Butcher, and Warriemore are due up. Buck Swiner leading off. Left fielder 0 for 2 at the top of the lineup today with a fly out and a ground out. Hogswind already has her longest start of the year as that fastball's at the knees away for a strike, 0-1. Not even over 40 pitches yet on the day. Curveball down in the way, a strike called, 0-2 quickly here to Swiner. Fastball up, he hits it off the end of the bat into left field. Easy fly ball for Cracker, 1 down. Next up is Butcher. She's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Fastball down the middle, lined into the gap, right center field, looking to get over DeMarco, but it won't as the speedy center fielder runs it down for the second out. Moore up next. He's struck out and flown out today. He's 0 for 2. Fastball low, ball 1. Hogsman now locked in. Fastball up and away is a strike called, 1-1. Curveball at the knees, rip foul, 1-2 as Whiffer activates for Warrymore. Fastball up and in, he hits it into right field, jammed him though, so that's an easy catch for Eaton to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Hogsman as she's through the 5th. Bottom 5, Godsendez, Liner, and DeMarco due up. Godsendez leading off 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. First pitch fastball down in the way is a strike called from Bonventre, 0-1. Curveball down and in is inside, 1-1. Slider up and away. Godsendez skies at the center field off the end of the bat. Winkelson a few steps back. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Liner. He doubled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 2. And he also scored a run himself. It's Bonventre back to neutral mojo here. First pitch two-seamer at the letters. Fouled back, 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Strike called at the knees, 0-2. Curveball down and in is in the dirt. Chased anyway. Strike 3 swinging off the glove of Oliver. He'll fire to first. 2 down. 5th punch out for Bonventre today, and that'll bring up DeMarco. 1 for 2. RBI double last time up. He also scored a run as well. First pitch cutter up. That's turned on by DeMarco, and that hung. It's into the home run bullpen, into the lounge area. That is a home run. DeMarco's 5th of the year as that leads the team. It is now 5-2. That cutter slipped off the edge of Bonventre's fingers, and it hung in the middle of the plate for an easy home run gopher ball. Next up, De La Cruz, 1 for 2 with a single, as Bonventre's tense once more. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1 as she's at 90 pitches now on the day. Fastball down and in is fouled off, 1-1. Two-seamer middle away, that's chopped up the middle, base hit past the diving Hurls' glove. 10th hit today for the Grapplers as that keeps the inning alive with another 2-out hit. Then Bonventre's Achilles heel today. Willis up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI triple last time at the plate. First pitch cutter up and in. That's inside, 1-0. Curveball up and away, just high, 2-0. Four-seamer down and in, fouled off, 2-1. Two-seamer down and away, lined at the middle, another base hit with 2 outs. As Willis keeps it alive, Winkelson fumbles it as the runner goes to third. Runners at the corner for Muddywater, who's 0 for 2 today, intense. First pitch curveball middle away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, inside, 1-1. Cutter up, chased it high, 1-2. Slider down in the way, swung through it, strike 3. 6 punch up for Bonventre as that ends the inning. Only giving up the 1 run on the homer by DeMarco as 5th of the year to the 6th. It's 5-2 now. Oliver, Doherty, and Fielder due up. Oliver leading off. Catcher's 0 for 2 today. He has flown out twice. Hogsman remains locked in. Only throwing 8 pitches last inning as that fastball's outside. Ball 1. Fastball up. Lined in the center field by Oliver, but again, it's right to DeMarco. 1 out. Oliver now 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Doherty, who's 1 for 2 with a single. And a run scored. Flew out the center last time up as that fastball's in there on the middle third for a strike, 0-1. The middle in line, fastball to second right at De La Cruz for an easy second out. Next up's Ian Fielder. Shortstop has singled twice today. He is 2 for 2. Changeup is low, ball 1. That one's inside on the heater, 2-0 to count. Changeup fouled off, 2-1. Fastball down and in, line to Liner, and that's an easy third out. 1-2-3 inning for Hogswind. Bottom 6, it's 5-2. Hogswind, Eaton, and Cracker due up. Bonventre down after 5 innings, giving up 11 hits, striking out 6 batters, and 5 earned runs, giving up 1 home run ball as well as she is in line for the loss. Not a good start for the rookie today, but she did what she could given the circumstance of only having 1 ready pitcher out of the bullpen today. Leading off the inning will be Hogswind, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. We will double switch here. We're going to take who do I want to take out? We're going to take Oliver out because he has the least amount of... He's 0 for 3 today, so we're going to take him out. We are going to go to... Yeah, literally we only have one well-rested reliever, and that is Pops. We also have a base who's also there. We also have Cuevas in a pinch. Greenman, I don't think he's going to go today. No, he threw 29. Cuevas threw 25, so he's not much better. So yeah, we're going to go to Molly Pops out of the bullpen first. We're going to take Oliver off and bring on backup catcher Samuel Perez. All right, Pops on the year. Here's her numbers. Molly 0-1 on the year. Last appearance, she did take the losses. She blew the lead. 9 in the ERA with a 1.67 whip. 3 earned runs given up in her 2 appearances with 1 save recorded. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Batting average against a 3.08 on the year. First pitch to Hogsman's a fastball down the middle. She misses it on the bad whiff. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. That's a strike call at 0-2. Four-seamer up and away, just high, 1-2. Two-seamer down and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Pops, 1 down. Next up is Eaton, right fielder, 1 for 3 today with a single. Curveball down and in is in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and away, chopped in the hole to short, fielder charges, fields it and fires, 2 down. Next up, Jack Cracker. He's 0 for 3 today. First with the two-seamer down in the way. That is lined to short. Fielder dives to his left to make a nice stop, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Pops. To the 7th, Hurls, Winkelson, and Perez due up. Hurls leading off the inning is 0 for 2 today. He is lined out and grounded out today. Lined out, flown out, I should say. Fastball there at the knees, 0-1. Swung through it in middle in, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, chopped up the middle. Diving Dela Cruz to her right, makes a nice sliding stop. Fires the first in time. Nice play. 1 down as she robs Hurls of a hit. Next up is Winkelson, 1 for 2 with the single. Change up just on the outside corner, 0-1. Heater inside, nowhere near the zone, 1-1. Change up away, pulled foul by Winkelson, 1-2 the count. Heater inside, 2-2. Fastball at the knees. Winkelson lines it in the center field. That is a base hit. 1 out single there for the center fielder, and that'll bring up backup catcher Samuel Perez, getting his first at bat of the game as he was part of the double switch last inning. 143 average on the year, 1 for 7, and he has 2 RBIs on the season as Hogsman done here after 6 1/3 innings. So far, it will be a quality start, even if the runner on first scores. Hogsman goes 6 1/3, strikes out a batter, and gives up only 2 earned runs. She is in line for the victory. Very solid outing for Hogsman. Coming out of the bullpen is 4th-year reliever Mac Gunn. Second best reliever in the bullpen, Mac Gunn is 0-1 with a 5.06 ERA and an 0.94 whip. 5 games he's pitched, 1 save recorded. He has given up 3 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits surrendered with 5 strikeouts recorded, and he has also hit 3 batters, surprisingly. 238 average against, as Gunn normally has pretty good accuracy. I'm surprised he's even hit at 1 batter at all. Not a dominant year for Gunn, but passable. Strike there at the knees at 100 on the Gun, 0-1. Pick off to first, nothing doing as Winkelson gets back. Winkelson continues his trend of getting 2 hits in a game. That's his 2nd single. Fastball down the middle. Perez drives it to right field, but he gets under it. Right there to Eaton for the 2nd out. That will bring up Buck Swiner, left fielder 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit at the top of the lineup. Runner goes on the first pitch. Fastball inside, misses. Throw down by Muddy Water is late. That is a stolen base for the rookie Winkelson. First of his career. He is 1 for 1. 1-0 the count to Swiner. Chased it down and in. That's a chopper in front of the plate. Muddy Water to first. That ends the inning. So it was a bad pitch to chase for Swiner, who's now 0 for 4. Bottom 7th, it's 5-2. Godsendez, liner, and DeMarco due up. Here's Godsendez. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles. Grounded that last time up. First pitch 4-seamer down and in is grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. 3rd hit today for Godsendez. He's now 3 for 4. And finally back to neutral mojo. Probably has his batting average up over 200 as well. Next up is Hack Liner, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today and a run scored. First pitch curveball at the knees. Low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. That's fouled back. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer up and away. That's high and outside. 2-1. Curveball down and in. Swung through it. 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Chased it low. Strike 3 for your second punch up for Pops today. 1 down, and that'll bring up DeMarco. Had the solo home run last time up. He's also hit an RBI double as well and scored twice. He's 2 for 3 today. Still on fire. First pitch two-seamer up and in is just high. Ball 1. Good take there from DeMarco. Fastball down and in is fouled off. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Check swing strike. 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off by DeMarco on the left side. We'll do it again at 1-2. Zach out of play. Four-seamer down and in. Lined in the ground to third. Daugherty dives. Fires to second. In time to get Godsend as nice fielder's choice play. 2 down. Now we'll bring up Dela Cruz. 2 for 3 today. 2 singles on the board for Zoom. Still tense though, unfortunately. First pitch fastball up and away. High for ball 1. Curveball outside, runner goes as that's nowhere to the zone. Perez has no chance to get DeMarco. That is DeMarco's 7th steal of the season. He is 7 for 7. 2-0 the count. Two-seamer up and in is inside. 3-0 the count to Dela Cruz. Fastball away. Strike called. 3-1. Two-seamer down and in. Strike called. Full count now. Curveball down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Third punch up for Pops, and that ends the inning with a 0 on the board. To the 8th, Butcher, Worrymore, and then Pops' spot is due up. Whew. If we're going to rally, now's the time. Leading off is the rookie Butcher. First baseman's 2 for 3 today. She has 2 singles. Cutter down and in is just low and inside. 1-0. Cutter down and in, inside again, 2-0. Fastball up and away, swung through it late, 2-1. Curveball away, ooh, caught the outside corner, good pitch, 2-2 as K-Man activates. Fastball down and in, chopped to third, easy play for Liner, 1 down. Next up is Worrymore, right fielder's 0 for 3 today, still looking for his first hit. Cutter at the knees. There it is. It's lined through the middle. Base hit for Worrymore. He's 1 for 4. Now we'll bring up the pitcher slot Pops. So a pinch hitter is coming for Molly. As she gave us 2 shutout innings out of the bullpen. She did her job today. Who's going to pinch hit for her? We're going to go to right fielder Carter Mahoney. 500 average on the year for Mahoney. He pinch hit last game and flew out. 1 for 2 on the season with an RBI. Cutter inside, misses for ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-1. Curveball middle away, off the end of the bat. Mahoney pops it up, shallow center. Dela Cruz out will call off Willis and DeMarco for the second out. Next up is Daugherty. Third baseman's 1 for 3 today with a single. Curveball just low, ball 1. Chase the cutter inside, 1-1. Fastball below the knees, chopped in the hole to short. Liner cuts it off, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. Who are we going to bring in out of the bullpen? Well, we're going to go to the person that's well rested, that pitched last game. Got his first career save, Pewter Base. Bottom 8, we're still down 3. Willis, Muddy Water, and Gunn. Bottom of the lineup due up. Leading off is rookie shortstop Alana Willis. She's 2 for 3. She tripled in a run earlier and singled last time at the plate. Pewter Base coming out of the bullpen. Well, let's just say I really wish I didn't have to, but I don't have a choice. Base 0-2 on the year. He's got a 31.91 ERA, 13 earned runs given up in 3 2/3 innings with a 4.64 whip. 3 appearances. Got his first career save last time out. He did take a loss in his other 2 appearances, though. .652 batting average against with 15 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Not a great rookie campaign. First pitch to Willis, fastball down and the way is a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, check swing strike, 0-2. Game man activates for base. Two-seamer up and away. Ooh, just high on the check, 1-2. Slider inside, popped up behind the mound, base back for it. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Muddy Water, catcher 0 for 3 today. First pitch curveball down and the way at the knees. Up the first base line, diving is Butcher to make the stop, flips to base in time, 2 down. Next good play by the first baseman. That'll bring up the pitcher, Mac Gunn, batting 1,000 on the year. He will hit in this at bat. Fastball middle away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider up and away, outside, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Game man active for base once more. Four-seamer down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Punch out for base, and that's a 1-2-3-9 8th inning. As Base has overcome his nerves here, it looks like, that's another scoreless outing. To the 9th, it's 5-2. Fielder, Hurls, and Winkelson due up. Last chance for the Buzzards, we're down 3. Ian Fielder leading off. Shortstop's 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 singles on the cards. Gunn going for a 3-inning save here. Fastball low, ball 1. Well, 2 2/3 inning save, I should say. Fastball low, 2-0. Fastball up and in, grounded up the middle. Backhanded by Dela Cruz. Easy stop, 1 down. Hurls up next. He's 0 for 3 today. Second baseman. We're going to lift him for a pinch hitter. He's just hasn't done anything today. We are going to go to Eduardo Electro off the bench, as he'll switch with Fielder in the field if we get that far. Electro hitting 2 for 6 on the year, .333 average. He had an RBI single last game, which was the deciding winning run. Fastball outside, ball 1, and revenge game for Electro. This is his old team. First year he's been away from the Grapplers. Fastball up. That's a blooper into right center field. He'll get the revenge hit off his old teammate Mac Gunn. 1-out single for the pinch hitter. Next up, Winkelson. He is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles, keeping that trend alive. That is his 5th straight game he's gotten 2 hits or more in. Fastball low, ball 1 for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, high, 1-1. Check swing at the letters, 1-2 as K-Man activates for Gunn. Runner goes, swung through it, strike 3, throw down by Muddy Water, late stolen base for Electro, his first on the year. He is 1 for 1. He's in the scoring position now for Perez, 2 down as he's the last chance. Perez grounded out last time up, he's 0 for 1. Fastball up, line to second, right at Dela Cruz, holding the runner, and that ends the game. Buzzards lose 5-2 as the offense never really showed up. Rough day on the mound, rough day at the batter's box, but we got double-digit hits again, so I guess that's something good to take out of it. We did have an error. Apparently they gave Winkelson the juggling error on the ground ball right to him in center field. But no runs came of it, so nothing to worry about there. Hitless today, Buck Swiner, Byrne Oliver, pinch hitter Carter Mahoney, Nathaniel Hurls, and Samuel Perez pinch hitting catcher. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. Our only RBIs came on the 2-run double by rookie pitcher Emily Bonventre, as that was her first career hit and RBIs of the year, so congratulations to her. Not a great day on the mound, though. Multiple hit day for Winkelson, Fielder, and Butcher. On the other side, the only person hitless in the starting lineup for the Grapplers was Jack Cracker and the catcher Bryson Muddy Water. Matt Gunn also did not get a hit, but he's a pitcher, so we don't really count him. Godsendez, good 3-hit day there to set up Liner and DeMarco. He each drove in runs. Liner an RBI double, DeMarco an RBI double and a solo home run. Alana Willis, the rookie, had an RBI triple, and Hogsman had an RBI single as well. GG, thank you, Hoon, thank you. I appreciate that. Pitching lines, Bonventre, tough outing for the rookie. 5 innings, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 1 home run. She can take solace in the fact she had a good day at the plate. 1-1 now on the year. Molly Pops, solid 2 innings out of the bullpen, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. And Pewter Base, another scoreless inning out of the bullpen as he strikes out a batter. On the other side, Hogsman gets the win, quality start, 6 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, a strikeout, 1-0 on the year now. And Matt Gunn gets the 8-out save, 2 hits given up with the strikeout, his 2nd save of the year, and his ERA is now under 3.5. Came in with it over 5, so good day for Mac as well out of the bullpen. DeMarco was the player of the game with the home run. Willis, the runner-up, with the RBI triple. And then Bonventre, the third-place finisher, with the 2 RBI double. This is for her bat, not for her pitching, so that is not weighed into that decision. Tough loss out there. We're now going to fall to 3-4 as we're once again back below 500, as the team still has some growing pains to get through. Alrighty, let's take a look around the league here. Dun dun dun. Oh, not a lot today. Doherty +4 roll on a contact boost. Nice. Maybe she'll get some more hits that aren't home runs. Mashed Taters is released by the Nemesis as he finally leaves his starting club. He's replaced by route fielder from the Heaters, Murky Nubs Wubbles. Shane Michael +10 roll on fielding. He is now a B-, but he still has yet to get a batting boost. Ugh, demoralizing. And then Misano still out there as a free agent. Sad to see that. The veteran deserves a chance, you know? Player development options. Let's look at these. Okay, so we had a bunch that we liked. Of the 6 up here, I like 5 of them. We now have to decide like which one we really, really want. Alright, so Doherty did get the boost for contact already, but she could use some more. She's only at 46, and she doesn't run well to begin with, so I'm okay with sacrificing speed. So she is a starter, so we'll keep that one in mind. Mahoney's a bench player. He doesn't really need this boost as much as the others who are starters, so we're going to take his out of contention for this. Then we move on to Pops. She only appears once every couple of games, so we're going to take hers away as well. So that brings us down to these 3. Winkleson, Bonventre, and Doherty. Winkleson that would be a good role for his fielding and his contact. I could really use that. And he's getting on base pretty good as it is right now. Bonventre, she could use the junk. I would prefer accuracy in this situation. And there's a high chance to get composed as well. Alright, Doherty already got a slight boost to her contact. I think I'll let hers go because it's really expensive and then we won't have any money left. Bonventre or Winkleson. Well, using the same logic I just used with Pops, Bonventre only pitches once every 4 games. And I think we'll get composed to come up again for another upgrade, so I'll let hers go. We're going to get this one for Winkleson since he's been arguably the best contributor of the 5 that up there this year. So let's go ahead and give him this contact and fielding upgrade that he's definitely earned. Big rolls, big rolls. Nope, only the 3. Okay, up to 71 at least. Damn, could have used the 12 there. But hey, up to 65, that's passable now. He's a B+. All right, Winkleson. Way to go. All right, let's sim up to the next game here. Got a lot to get through today. 15, okay. That's a pretty big number. Grappler's now up to 6-1 there in the Epic Division. Wild Pigs taking on the Freebooters here first. And Wild Pigs hold them off 7-4. Tough breaks for the Freebooters. They're now in last place on the year. Sirloins outdueled the Sawteeth 4-3. Now a tie back at the top of that division between those two. Herbisaurs hold off the Moonstars to win 8-7. They're now up to 3-4. That's 3 straight wins for them. B-Wolves hold off a charge from the Overdogs 5-3. They're up to 6-1 as well. Blowfish beat the Hot Corners 6-2. Platypi hold off the Heaters and win 6-5. Heaters fall to 0-7 on the year. Jacks hold off the Nemesis 5-2. Nemesis at 1-7. Sandcats beat the Moonstars 8-1. Grapplers taking on the Wide Loads here. Wide Loads rally and win 8-5, handing the Grapplers their 2nd loss of the year. Wide Loads now up to 5-2. Blowfish win in 10 innings over the Moose, 8-7. Nice back and forth game there. Crocodons hold off the Platypi 4-2 in a pitcher's duel. Wild Pigs shut out the Freebooters 4-0. Sad to see it. Sawteeth hold off the Hot Corners rally to win 5-4 in 10 innings, taking back the division lead. Jacks beat the Bee-Wolves 7-3. They're now at 6-2 on the year as the Jacks up to 5-3. Sirloins beat the Herbisaurs 9-5, ending their 3-game winning streak. Okay, so looking at the divisions, Grapplers, Bee-Wolves, and Wide Loads, that is a 3-team race for the top of that division. 6-2, 6-2, and 5-2. They're looking like the dominant division on this conference this year. For our division, Jacks and Crocs each at 5-3. They're doing pretty well. Overdogs right behind them at 4-3. We sit at 3-4. We're not out of it, but we're not looking so hot. And the Nemesis, well, their season's basically over. They're 1-7. Heaters at 0-7. Their season's basically over as well. They're still just trying to get their first win. But yeah, I think those teams are definitely basically out of it at this point. Freebooters at 2-6. I don't like their odds. -20 run differential too. I think their season's pretty much over as well. Wild Pigs lead their division 6-2. They got a 2-game lead. Hot Corners only at 4-4. Herbisaurs 3-5. Moose 2-5. So yeah, that looks like a pretty weak division this year. Boss division's looking pretty strong. 3 teams at 5-3 tied atop the division. Sirloin, Sawteeth, and Blowfish. Sandcats only a half game back at 4-3. And the Moonstars 3-5. That ain't good enough. You got to catch up, guys. Falling out of it. Alrighty, next time out, we are playing the winless Heaters. Dear God, please let us win. I do not want to be the team responsible for giving them their first win. Oh, damn it. On the mound will be rookie pitcher Tatum Finley, 0-1 with a 4.05 ERA and a 1.05 WHIP. And for us, it is going to be Trey Mondo, the fourth-year vet, 0-0, 4.50 ERA and an 0.83 WHIP. Alrighty, let's set the lineup here for next game. Cardenas back in the lineup, leading off at second as she's back to neutral mojo for the first time in what feels like 4 games. So hopefully this day off is what'll get her out of her own head and let her contribute like she did last year in her Rookie of the Year campaign. Batting second, left fielder Buck Swiner. Butcher down to the 3 slot at first base. Worrymore in the cleanup role now in right. Oliver in the 5 slot at catcher. Fielder batting 6th again at shortstop. Doherty batting 7th at third base. Winkelson still batting 8th in center. And batting 9th will be Mondo. Alright, and that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough loss out there against the Grapplers. The offense started pretty decently, but it just never materialized to like stay as one cohesive unit for the entire game. Bonventre got racked up there in the middle innings. Her pitch count got too high, and she had to get through 5 just because her bullpen was absolutely gassed after last game. So it was just a recipe for failure at that point. We're now 3-4. We're in 4th in the divisional race right now, a game and a half out. We are going to be playing the winless Heaters next time out, so hopefully we can bounce back and get the win and keep that team as winless. I do not want to be embarrassed by them, but it might happen. Who knows? But if you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much. Obviously, I love the support. Love seeing everybody in the chat talking about stuff. So thank you so much, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me here on Twitch. And if you're over here on YouTube, if you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Links for both are down below in the description. Until next time, guys, this is the Nasty One, signing off.